Today we are going to be discussing biomass gasifiers. Gasification has been around for centuries and was most notably used during World War II. Following that period, it has been ill-utilized due to easier fuel-generating procedures. Gasification is the process of taking solid waste such as wood debris and converting it into a fuel known as synthetic gas, syngas, which is then used for heat or power generation. A biomass gasifier is a device that carries out the process of gasification in a safe, controlled environment. Here's an example of a fairly basic gasifier. These structures are considerably compact for the amount of fuel they can generate, and they can be built vertically or horizontally. The first gasifiers were used in internal combustion engines to power cars, but have later evolved into sources of electrical power.
A gasifier works by heating the fuel, which is commonly called feedstock, to a temperature of about 480 to 1650 degrees Celsius in a low oxygen environment. This process produces a product called syngas as well as a byproduct called slag. The syngas is then cleaned to remove any excess sulfur. The final syngas product can be used to either generate power directly or it can be converted into another usable product. The byproducts of slag and sulfur can be used for other applications as well. Slag can be used in road and roofing material construction, while sulfur can be used to create fertilizer. Since the technology already exists for gasification, the next challenge to overcome is to determine the feasibility of its incorporation into current infrastructure. A good feasibility analysis was conducted to determine the feasibility of a municipal solid waste gasification plant to be built to generate electricity for the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology. This plan has determined that the plant is economically feasible and will have a payback period of only 7 years because of the energy utilization in new and existing hot water systems as well as electricity generation. The multi-utilization of gasification energy is a key aspect towards incorporating gasification plants in the future. The triple bottom line is the balance of social, environmental, and economic effects. A social benefit is that biomass gasifiers reduce the amount of waste disposed of in landfills, positively affecting society. An environmental benefit is that the high temperatures and lack of oxygen in the gasification process produces plastic particles that are large enough to be sifted out and that no dioxins are emitted. An economic benefit is reusing waste that would be otherwise discarded and turning it into a valuable product.
Biomass gasifiers reduce carbon emissions in coal by roughly 40%, minimizing the risk to human health and the environment. Additionally, they help reduce waste and methane emissions in landfills, which in turn cuts down on the risk of groundwater contamination. With current issues related to fuel prices and environmental degradation, alternative fuel sources are a crucial topic to explore. Biomass gasification is a relevant subject that will hopefully continue to increase in popularity as a fuel option, creating a cleaner future for both the United States and the rest of the world.